I don't know or have all the answers to suffering in the world as a whole, the universe as a whole, or even in my personal life or yours. I don't have the answer. I don't know why bad things happen to good people. I don't know why tragedies come. I think it has something to do with living in a world that's full of trouble. It was never God's intention that it would be this painful, perhaps. But I do have a remedy for me. I often think God is limited. God is bounded. God is captive to maybe the pain of the world as well, but that ain't true. You see, I think we're like fish swimming in the ocean. We swim in the current of something, but we don't even know what it is. And I'm mindful this morning that this world isn't our home. I'm just here in a meat suit. My soul will continue. Who I really am, my essence, will always be okay. But I get deluded in this world of pain, trouble, and sorrow. I lose my perspective, and then especially when tragedy strikes, whether personally or universally or whatever. But I'm like a fish swimming in water. And there's these, and I don't even know I am. I don't even know I'm swimming in water. There's a story of one old fish swimming by, two young fish swimming by the other way. The old fish says to the two young fish, "Hey boys, how's the water?" The two young fish swim by and they look at each other puzzled. What the heck is water? And it reminds me of that passage in Paul that in God we live and move and have our being. So what is God and what do we live and move and have our being in? It is the love of God. And we're often unaware of it. And no matter what tragedy, trouble, sorrow we face, we're okay. We will be okay. Whether in this world or the next, no matter how young or how old, no matter how long we're here or not. And I've been mindful of the power of the ocean this week and how it pulls me under and how it crashes on top of me and how I float in it and swim in it. And it reminds me of this old hymn, if I get the words right. Oh, the deep, deep. What's the remedy for life? For my life anyways, can't speak for anybody else. But the remedy, the balm, the soothing healing, the hope for me is, oh, the deep, deep love of Jesus. Vast, unmeasured, boundless, free, rolling as a mighty ocean in its current over me, underneath me, all around me is the current of thy love, leading onward, leading homeward to that rest or home above. That's my answer. That's been the answer all my life for whatever I face. And more and more and more, I want to be a mystic and live more and more deeply into this love that I often take for granted, and am unaware of. But it's the answer for my trouble. And if I could trust in this love, fear would be impossible no matter what happens, no matter what I face. To know this love that surpasses knowledge. Yes, yes, and yes. So take what's helpful, leave the rest. May we swim around in it, dive into it, float in it. The current, the deep, vast, unmeasured, boundless, free love of God. It's the only sermon to preach. It's the only message there is. In the fullness of Christ, we see the deep, unmeasured, boundless, vast love of God. My comfort, my hope, may it be yours as well. May you live all the days of your life.